All it's Dan for Numerical Lion, the name of my YouTube channel. Coming at you from a secret, undisclosed location to talk about this secret, occult, undisclosed practice of Gematria. That is changing though, with videos like this and others and other people working on this knowledge is coming to light, which is a good thing. It helps people see through the lies and the deception and the false reality in which we live in. For those that don't know, Gematria is the ancient occult practice of coding numbers into words. Numbers are letters, letters are numbers. ABC 1, 2, 3. So this story came across my eyes today. Dave Ayres, 42, emergency goaltender and Zamboni driver, gets win in NHL debut. Right? Why do they have to say how old he is? 42, that number of Freemasonry, of Saturn. You look here, Saturn 42. It's the god of the occult, Saturn 42, also Freemason 42. This article published on 2/23, and that's interesting. 2/23, the 48th prime, like Freemason. 2/23. So let's read a little bit of the story here. Crazy story, right? Dave Ayres, a 42-year-old goaltender, was victorious in his National Hockey League debut for the Carolina Hurricanes in Toronto on Saturday evening. Carolina summoned the emergency backup goalie in the second period of a 6-1 game against the Toronto Maple Leafs after both Hurricanes goaltenders James Reimer and Peter Mrazek went down to injuries. Ayres gave up two goals on three shots in the period, before stopping all 7 shots he faced in the third. The Hurricanes won 6-3. Ayres became the oldest goaltender, 42 years, 194 days in league history, to win his regular season debut. It was awesome, Ayres said after the game. So, even the North Carolina governor got involved. I mean, it's so crazy how much sports has taken over everything. And you realize the connection between sports, entertainment, and politics. They're all actors. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper tweeted, "I'm ready to make emergency goaltender and Zamboni driver David Ayres an honorary North Carolina citizen after courageous Canes win." Amazing. Hilarious. So let's get to the decode. First of all, though, this happened in Toronto Maple Leafs 207. He wore number 90. Toronto Maple Leafs 90. 207. Kind of like 27. This was another ritual of the numbers. Definitely a ritual. And Toronto equals 36. Notice this clip is 36 seconds long. And they won the game 6-3 or 3-6. Just a coincidence. So lots in here to decode. It happened on February 22nd, the 53rd day of the year. And Dave Ayres equals 53. Time and time this happens over and over again. He played for the Hurricanes. Hurricanes equals 53. And look at Dave Ayres here. Not much on him. It says ice hockey player. Interesting. From Whitby, Canada. August 12th, his birthday, 1977. From his 42nd birthday to the game is, as they mentioned, different one. 5 months and 3 weeks, kind of like 53. Like David Ayres, like the day of the year it happened. And 53 is the 16th prime number. And that's interesting. I'll show you why. Because he's making his National Hockey League debut equals 256. That's what they said in the story. And he's the oldest goaltender. 256. What a coincidence, huh? They both equal 256. It was his National Hockey League debut, and he's the oldest goaltender. And 256 is interesting. I'll show you that because it has relationship to 16. The square root is 16. This happened on the 195th day of his age, 42. August 12th birthday. Why is that interesting? Because he's a Zamboni driver, 195. And mentioned in the article, right, that they're very aware of when his birthday is and how many days he's been, after his 42nd birthday. Because they said he was the oldest goaltender, 42 years, 194 days in league history to win his regular season debut. They're very aware of birthdays. So 194 is a reshuffling of 419. 419, right? National Hockey League debut, 419, also 131. That's interesting because 131 is a prime number, the 32nd prime number. Its relationship is to Ayres equals 32. Further on in the article, they talk about how he was an emergency goaltender for some minor league team on February 1st, which is the 32nd day of the year. January has 31 days. Add another day, 32. Ayres, right? Makes sense. National Hockey League debut. So Ayres also equals 68 in the English ordinal cipher. And oldest goaltender equals 68. Also 77. He was born in 77. I think I mentioned that. He was born in 1977. And that's an important point. Yeah, 77. Because it's a number related to theater. Theater. 77. Also 32. Ayres equals 32. Right? National Hockey League debut, 131, or the 32nd prime. The last time he was an emergency goaltender was on the 32nd day of the year. So let's get back to this. Gotta scroll down here. So, Ayres 68, oldest goaltender 68, right? And February 22nd leaves 313 days left in the year. This year's a leap year. 331, the 67th prime number. That's interesting because Ayres also equals 67. How fitting. And National Hockey League debut, 103, and I previously mentioned 419. Both of these numbers are prime numbers. 103, the 27th prime. Right, we were talking earlier about this happened, Toronto Maple Leafs equals 207 or 27, 72, the reflection of 27, that ritual number. It's Maple Leafs. All right, 36. He wore number 90. So 103, the 27th prime, and 419 is the 81st prime. Both of those ritual numbers. And look at Carolina and David Ayres. Carolina 37, David Ayres 37. Carolina 143, David Ayres 143, and also 53. Just a coincidence. He's an emergency goaltender, 97 and 317. He was born with 97 numerology. 8 plus 12 plus 77 is 97. And 317, a prime number, the 66th prime number, right? And he's from Whitby, Canada. Whitby 33. In Canada, 24. Right, this happened on a day with, well, this reported on a day with 24 numerology. 2 plus 22 is 24. 24, the reflection of 42. He's 42 years old. Right? Now let's talk about 16. 16, I've done this so many times. 16 has a connection with Canada. 16, 39. Canada, 39. Also 33, right? And he's from Whitby. Whitby equals 33. Write out 33, it equals 66, right? 33 and 33 is 66. So August 12th, the day he was born, leaves 141 days left in the year. And if you write out 33, it equals 141. So he was last emergency goaltender on 2-1. I mentioned that, the 32nd day, and Ayres equals 32. So just another story by the numbers, you know. He said it was awesome. It was awesome. Where does he say that? Yeah, it was awesome. What is it was awesome? It was awesome. 45 like ritual. Like 72 like, what was that, Toronto Maple Leafs? 72 like Toronto Maple Leafs. It was awesome. Also, use the S exception. It's 63. That was the score, right? 6-3. It was awesome. So that'll do it. This was awesome. Glad you could join me. Take time out of your day to watch this video and learn how the world of sports, entertainment, politics, your history, it's all coded with this secret, undisclosed language of Gematria. It's occult language. So thanks so much. That's a picture of me. Please subscribe and like and spread this knowledge. Each one teach one. Thanks. Have a great day, everybody.